Boom. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It should. There we go. Okay.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
No,
And
there-
here we are. Not live, but we
Hello.
are live. We're live, but we're not
quite
watching it live as
Yeah.
we normally would. Because we have our own personal arrangements today. So we can't arrange to meet it up as it would be on BBC One, unfortunately. So if you have been following along, I guess this makes it a little bit easier because now
I suppose I can.
people can now easily sync up there easily.
And the bloody world and his wife's been reacting to it before. It's on BBC One evening anyway.
Everyone, it's a nightmare to skip through the thumbnails and not get spoiled to anything.
I just unplugged the internet.
Oh, okay, fair.
I don't want to be connected anymore to anything.
I want my emotions back. No more cyber connections.
Yeah.
But no, so we're along earlier than
Premature.
normally planned. I think the idea is, unless something like this does happen, we'll be around for the BBC One.
Yeah.
Just because it gives anyone who wants to watch along with us time to know when we will be streaming. You'd expect us. People don't watch along with us, but if they did, they'd know what times.
We got a lot of that on. What did we watch?
I think it was Power of the Doctor. It was when Whittaker went.
That's why people were more into it then. Yeah.
I haven't checked what it was because after that thing went yellow. That happens a lot, I've noticed.
Yeah, it's to do with
it's fine.
Or whatever, connection.
I haven't, but once you've done the live stream, checking the views doesn't really matter, does it? Because then it counts views that's watched after the live.
Yeah.
Is there somewhere in the analytics you can see
probably
viewed live on the day? Yeah.
There's definitely actually. Now I think of it, there's definitely a split between video views and live stream views. So you can probably,
I'd be able to find it somehow.
Yeah.
Oh well. Today we do have the episode Boom, as written by The Moth.
The Moth,
The Moth is loose, a goose, a goose, a roost.
Is it the same with you that this is the only thing you know about this episode? Or do you know anything else? Don't tell me, obviously, but...
I don't think I do. Yeah. Like I said, I know one actor name that's going to be appearing in an episode.
Yeah.
I don't know what episode that could be.
I also have a knowledge of that. I don't know if it's the same person. But
okay.
But we don't need to go into it.
We'll go into it when we go into it.
Yeah. When they appear.
When they do.
But yeah, I saw that this was written by Stephen the Moffat, because when I looked up to see when the episodes were on, I just name jumped out at me.
The Moffat.
The Moffat.
I know because I watch other people's reactions, which helps me come up with a lot of the notes, because it's like rewatching the episode without having to go through the full 40-50 minutes.
Now, I haven't rewatched the episodes. I intended to, but I ended up I've got loads of things to watch, and when you've got too much to watch, it just overwhelms you a bit. You don't do any of it. The same with anything, not just watching things.
So I mean, did you have any kind of notes or ideas that you could know? No. Okay, so I'll read mine and we'll bounce. And if you've got any ideas as we bounce along or whatever.
Actually, there was one thing that came up in the Unleashed. It's not really that interesting. It's just two of the dancers were in the musical number was a professional dancer from Strictly Come Dancing and one of the judges.
Reactors have mentioned that because whenever they've been like, "Oh, is that who?"
Yeah.
And I recognise the name.
Johannes and Shirley Ballas. No one knows Johannes' last name because the professional dancers aren't allowed identities.
Wasn't at some point through the dance number Murray Gold?
Yes, because I mentioned that at the time, and they confirmed that in the Unleashed. Yeah.
Well, first we're gonna have to go back to Space Babies. Because that Spabies came first.
God, I'm really warm now. I've been talking. Tea will help.
It's because we're moving.
Yeah.
Regulate the temperature. So
like Warren G.
I've noticed Shooty is a lot more willing to show fear.
Yeah, that's interesting. But
still do the right thing at the end of the day. It's like he's always hiding behind Millie and stuff.
Yeah.
And,
it's almost like he's a more rounded character, isn't it?
I know. It's almost like he's shoved off the bravado and he's now just being him.
Bravado.
He's not trying to be the lonely god. He's just being the Doctor who.
Just being the god.
Yeah. Well, this whole series.
You drop the tea bag in the fan.
Ooh, don't spill the tea.
Oh.
Actually, this whole series is just very godlike entities, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Maestro did call him Lord Temporal or something.
Yeah, Lord Temporal.
Like, you're the Lord Temporal who stuck my daddy in a bottle or something.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
what they call. That's a genuine thing. Obviously, not to do with Time Lords, but in the House of Lords in the UK, there are some bishops sit in the House of Lords, and then the rest of them are not bishops. And so
Okay.
the bishops are called Lords Spiritual, and the other ones are called Lords Temporal.
Oh, okay.
Which I can't help but wonder is where someone got the idea for Time Lords.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. Space Babies did feel very CBBC-ish.
Yeah, it did.
It could have made. It could have
It's
been.
a family show.
I know. It could have been a Sarah Jane episode, though. You could see it more as like a Sarah Jane.
Yeah, that
episode
would be a Sarah
than
Jane. Yeah.
I like how Shooty's Doctor has a dark sense of humour.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
because
he scares the babies, and then later on, when Millie's got the snot in her hair and stuff, he's just there in fits, just like, fuck you, this is funny. Yeah, I quite like that.
Good, yeah.
It's like cute, charming Doctor with that dark sense of humour. That's fun. I wish the babies were maybe a little bit more alien and less baby genius.
Yeah.
Because I just don't like that effect. I'm sorry,
You see how they did that when the babies were in the pushchairs, they had men in green morph suits with green poles pushing them around. And then when they wanted them to move around more, they had wax models of each of the babies made, and they put them in, and they called them jelly babies.
They just got the crew up in the rafters, literally puppeting the babies. Yeah, but maybe if it was like, if they'd have been like not necessarily full alien, not like full Grogu style alien, but maybe like a bit more like Klingon-esque type, where they've got a little bit of. Could you put prosthetics like that on?
Or like the guy that runs the canteen in Voyager with all the shit around his eye, like he's been punched.
Yeah, but then could you like put prosthetics on a baby?
Yeah,
It's the question.
It's the adult says
It's
yes. Stick a couple of fake tits on him. Sorry.
Oh yeah. So everybody in this series, everybody's banging on about Ruby's mum who left her outside the church. They all care about Ruby's mum. Who's Ruby's dad?
Rory.
Yeah.
No, good question.
Because in Maestro as well, Maestro gets scared that some ancient one was there at the time of her birth.
Yes, of course, yeah.
So that's a question. Who the fuck is the dad? Who's the daddy? Who's the daddy?
Who's the daddy?
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I missed the S.
In space, at the end of Space Babies.
Babies.
Is it Clara? It's not Clara. It's Cara, isn't it? Ruby's mum.
Oh, I can't remember her name.
Ruby's mum was on the phone. Very Jackie Tyler, Martha's. I don't know Martha's mum's name.
I can't remember her.
Very Martha's mum-esque of like She just said,
yeah.
I love you, and ran out. It was when it all started when this man called the doctor, and then they twist it around on you, and he just lands in the front room.
Yeah,
that was quite nice.
Yeah,
but who was she on the phone to? Police.
Well, yeah.
Mrs. Flood.
Was it just some dialogue to fill, or was it? Yeah. Is it going to come back? Bumcack.
The fart joke was done a tiny bit more tastefully in this than say the Slovene.
I can't remember the fart.
They that's how they propelled the space station.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
By releasing, at least there was a bit of science behind.
Yeah.
It's like you've got a big build-up of methane. You want to propel something in space. I get it. It's still a fart joke. It's still like okay, a bit better done than 5 times throughout the episode just having your villains going.
Sorry, nervous stomach.
Yeah.
I'm shaking my booty.
Oh yeah. She says, "Tell your mum not to slap me."
Oh yeah.
Nice callback. Oh yeah, like I mentioned to you before, it seems like this episode is the episode you could. Their Space Babies was definitely made for kids over the adults, over the two sides of the Hooniverse Whovian spectrum.
Yeah.
This Space Babies is a good episode. I'd say I could show my nephew in a year or two's time to try and get him into Doctor Who, because the plot
His nephew's 23 years old.
No, my nephew's he's 4 now. He'll be 5 this year. So 6, 7-year-olds could kind of follow the plot. It's not a heavy-handed plot. It's not like timey-wimey, twisty-wisty. it's an easy plot. The monster is scary enough to kind of scare the kids, like
Yeah.
Doctor Who's meant to, but not enough to traumatize them, and it's got a nice resolution at the
Yeah.
end, sort of thing.
Yeah.
No Mavity mentions yet
No.
that I've noticed.
I do wonder if he's gonna like pop back and fix that at one day at like the start of an episode or something, or is that just it now?
So when they first arrive on the space station, Ruby comes out and she says, "Oh, is it like a matter transporter like in Star Trek?" And the Doctor goes, "Ha, we have to meet them one day, or so we have to go visit them one day."
Oh, I missed that completely.
Yeah.
He must have been talking shite or something.
So is that literal Star Trek, or in the sense of we have to go see it being filmed? Either way,
yeah.
it's still
cool.
quite
Yeah.
yeah. It's like we so have to go visit them one day.
Who owns Star Trek? Is it like NBC Universal or something like that?
I like the play on words of it's not a monster.
It's nice.
By the end of, because it's not a monster by the end of it. It turns out to be like their dog, but it's not. Yeah. Actually, that's been quite fun because I watch other people's reactions. There's a lot of Americans, and
With bogies.
it's the moment they have to sort of figure out in their head
Yeah.
that over here we call it bogey rather than booger. It's not the boogie man. He's not there dancing.
Bard, I don't want to alarm you, but I've just received intelligence there may be a boogeyman or boogeymen in this house. I think I said that last time as well. Never fails to amuse. I just noticed what you've got on your t-shirt, by the way. I saw it was SpongeBob, but not what he was doing.
SpongeBob ripping his head off just for the sake of it. I get why, but it did feel like it was very in your face and heavy-handed. That just the amount of lore dropping they were doing at the start of the episode, and it's like, oh, by the way, new viewers, this is me, this is this for 5 minutes, and it's like, I get it, but it's very.
It's season 1, obviously. It's the very start of the show.
Yeah, there's never been Doctor Who before this. How are we going to know what's that? Yeah. Anyway, this episode felt the most Disney of the new era so far, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, and it seems that Ruby is unfortunately another impossible girl type.
Oh yeah, that's the
character.
point. Yeah, not just some girl.
Not just some girl whose personality and backstory as a human makes her interesting, rather than her having an interesting thing thrust upon her.
That is a shame.
Yeah.
You've got to think of all the trillions of people he could meet.
It's
you could argue maybe the TARDIS takes into these people, but I know I still agree with what you're saying.
I'm still waiting for the day we either get a full alien companion or a full past from the past companion, like Charlie Pollard sort of,
cool.
or say like Victorian Clara, if she hadn't have died. Something like I want something from, or like an Egyptian or something.
Eminem. I was about to mention Eminem from Big Finish.
Eminem from Big Finish. Yeah.
I was about to mention she's one of the more interesting companions because she's from
an
another
Egyptian
time
princess type thing. Yeah.
And it's not just like, you know, her being confused about technology or anything. It's like she's actually an interesting person just because she's from another time.
And she's smart in her own way. She just don't get modern stuff. Yeah.
I've never seen much of I don't think I've seen any of the Leela episodes. I don't know what she's like.
Oh.
The Tom Baker one, I mean.
Yeah. If we ever get round to carrying on. I think if we do, when we carry on, maybe I'll just, because I think I've got one more story of the classics that we record that I haven't uploaded, so I might just big dump them in this kind of style.
Big dump earlier.
I'll just, but I'll like edit it in this style rather than cutting them into individual things and just load it onto YouTube.
Yeah.
And then we can kind of arrange a few more meetups with Classic Who.
That would be good.
And we'll just carry through it like that in this.
Who's she?
This style.
Carry through.
Carry through. Okay. But yeah, that was all my Space Baby notes.
Nice.
All in all, I'd say.
I'll read you mine. They're finished.
Yeah. Rating wise, I'd say the episode's maybe a 4 or 5. It's average to maybe slightly
out of 10.
Out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's not 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
10's my max. 0,
And
0.
And then 5's average.
5 is average.
Yeah.
So this is kind of maybe just below average. It's one I don't think I'd watch again. I'd maybe watch the start of it.
Yeah.
Just because it's got all the introduction of Ruby in the TARDIS.
Yeah.
And then once he gets to the space station, you kind of check out.
Yeah.
It did feel like a completely different story from that point, though, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because he picked up Ruby. They did all about with dinosaur time for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we
I forgot about
started.
that.
Then we actually started the episode.
Yeah. Do you know?
It would have been fun if we had like a proper episode based on that.
The butterfly effect.
The
thing.
butterfly
yeah,
effect
yeah.
thing, yeah.
Well, that's
And
not the
then
butterfly effect. Is it? That's the
Episode 2
hurricane.
was the space babies.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
It kind of felt. It felt almost like that little 5-minute dinosaur thing was
really-
like a children in need special
Yeah.
that could have fit between the two.
I don't think we'll get it back, but it'd be interesting if we came back to that at some point. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't just a one-off. I thought I better mention as well about 5 being average because people tend to put 6 or 7 as an average. Do you know what I mean? Like if they 5, people seem to think that 5 is like bad.
5's the midway point,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
5 is half of 10. If 10 is perfect, half of that is average.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know.
But
That's
I think
my scoring.
But I think generally, if someone goes, oh, it's a 5 out of 10, they go, oh, what was wrong with it? Do you know what I mean?
No, average. It was about. Well, to be fair, it's 4 or 5. I'd go
Yeah.
4.5. I'd say if I had to be specific. But onto the Devil's Core.
What's Diabolique? Housing the 19 Forbidden Notes.
So obviously, I like the use of the theme throughout the episode. Just incorporating the Doctor Who theme into the episodes.
Yeah.
I love that sort of
Yeah.
thing. It's oh yeah, the musical note battles was very Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, you said that at the time, but
I
I
know.
can't remember enough about Multiverse of Madness.
It
It was
was
very
literally-
jet lagged.
It was one scene in Multiverse of Madness where he was facing the evil version of himself,
Oh, okay.
and they were kind of just like lifting up musical notes and throwing them at
rings a
each
bell.
other and stuff. Yeah. I like the power to 3D, 2D stuff. Like I think
What did they 3D?
I'm guessing the musical notes.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's what I was thinking of when I wrote this note, because I've just read this and I'm like, what does that have to do with this episode? But I do like that power. It's a bit like the 2DS. It's called the 2DS.
Oh, yeah. New phone, 2 discs.
Maestro's a fun villain. I definitely like human enemies over robot.
Yeah.
I'd say alien enemies are quite good. They're like the middling.
Alien enemies.
If you've got like the range of a scale of what I prefer from my Doctor Who villains, the top is the human-looking ones like Maestro, Toymaker, Master.
In the human shape egg group, like Jinx
yeah,
and Electabuzz.
yeah. And then you've got the monster shape egg group,
Yeah.
which are like the actual.
Nidoking.
They've got
Tiamat on
the Slitheen,
Yeah.
the Jadoon. They've gone to the effort of making prosthetics.
Yeah.
And then robot stuff are probably right at the
Your
bottom. for
Daleks
me.
and your Cybermens.
Daleks and your Cyber. I'm bored of them. They've got no emotion. It's all the
fair.
same stuff over and over
Yeah,
again. They're fun to start with.
They've done
Overdone.
all the variations.
I'm
of it,
wondering if we'll
haven't they?
see Daleks. Because is that thing still a thing?
There's
where
the
they're
rumor.
The rumour that they're
yeah.
meant to have.
And every time they say that's not real, that a Dalek still shows up at least once.
Is it just going to be a thing where he's
Yeah.
just like flicking through enemies on the screen and a Dalek just goes past for a second? And
I
that's
think maybe it's not
cop
real,
out.
but they keep doing it just to make people talk about it, like as a joke, isn't it?
I could see that. Yeah.
Oh, wasn't there some issue with like Terry Nation's son or something with the rights?
That's what I thought it was. No, isn't... well, there is issues with the guy who did the first episode as well. That's why it wasn't on iPod.
Oh yeah, no, that was what I'm thinking of.
Someone Coburn, Tony
Yeah,
Coburn.
something Coburn. Yeah.
I will need to get that down for a moment, actually. Because in a bit is a note that is related to something else I've got up. Something I've not noticed, but it's something other people have noticed.
Okay.
The one who waits is almost here, obviously.
Yeah, that was an interesting line. Which I don't know who that is.
Oh, that was a note from the baby
Spabies.
ones about the mum flipping the script calling the popo on the Doctor, but was interrupted before the conspiracy could actually begin.
Ah, yeah.
So he mentions about how there was a big genocide and stuff that wiped everything out, and that's how he doesn't know whether Susan exists or not.
Yeah.
Is that Gallifrey's genocide or just the Flux?
I think he was talking about Gallifrey, because weren't they saying where do you come from, or what's your species, or something like that?
We've had that at different points as well. Those episodes was hard to remember where certain bits of dialogue come from because they were back to back.
I could correct me if I'm wrong,
or was
but
it like the Flux?
At the time I thought that meant Gallifrey.
Okay,
but it could be the Flux.
Yeah. Maestro is them, which is. I apologise, I was consistently misgendering, but it's more of the binary, non-binary theme we seem to have going for the new era. If they're in 1963 and all of the music is being stolen away,
I think I know what you're going to say.
How did Bill and his school trip not notice this? Bill Hartnell and his how did the First Doctor, Susan, and his and the school trip not notice? Hold on, what's happening to music? Why is there not music?
I think when the Doctor let all these evil entities in, they let them change history, didn't they?
Okay.
Maybe normally this is the sort of thing the Time Lords would have helped to fix.
Okay. So maybe just... Obviously, because the Doctor is... outside of time.
The Doctor's got his own personal timeline.
He can remember music existing in 1963, but in this version of time now, the First Doctor is there just thinking, what's music? I don't know. Yeah, okay.
Or at least on Earth. Actually, that's a good... Yeah. So maybe the First Doctor... There's a Big Finish story. The First Doctor in this universe is investigating why there's no music on this planet. Because
and that, instead of the Hand of Omega, that's why he came to Earth in the first place.
Yeah. No, I thought you were going to say, what happens after that point in 1963... when all the bands that would have been around before, what was it, 1950 or...
Even then...
Dave D, Dozy, Beaky, Mick and Titch, where are they?
What about all the bands between the 20s to the 60s?
Frank Sinatra?
Anything do they exist anymore? Has time just... Is that just what time is? Oh, actually, on that note, because me and my partner watched War of the Sontarans, the Jodie Whittaker episode... Is Russia still Sontar?
Oh, yeah.
Because Russia was turned into Sontar during the Flux. And
no one's going to notice the fucking difference, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
So we've got... Hang on. So we've got Zygons living everywhere.
Zygons live everywhere on Earth. Sontar
a quarter of the landmass is Sontar.
Sontar is now where Russia used to be.
I can't remember how
Gravity
that episode ended.
is now Mavity.
For a few decades, there was just no good music.
There was no good music for a few decades.
Like the early 2000s.
I swear there's been a couple of other little bits as well that have just changed, and we've been like, so what about this?
Yeah.
Okay. But the Harbinger kid survived by the end of it.
Yeah.
So Maestro probably be back. I'm wondering if we're gonna have like a Sinister Six sort of thing in the final episode where the toy maker, well, not the toy maker, the
everyone else,
the ancient one, whatever it, the oldest one was there the night Ruby was born. I'll get onto that in a moment. Hold on, but yeah, no, the oldest one just comes in with like the Sinister Six, which is like a Marvel reference where all the Spider-Man villains made a team.
I've heard of that.
But yeah, the oldest one was there at the night of Ruby's birth. Is Ruby a Toymaker-esque trap set for the Doctor? Oh, and remember I mentioned that there was rumours of her leaving after the first series?
Yeah.
I think it's after the second series, so it doesn't really... She's going to be... It's not like there's any controversy. It's just, most companions, that's the average time.
Yeah. So here's a question. Are the one who waits and the oldest one different? Or are they the same?
Yes. Because the oldest one could have the ability to wait.
Yeah.
If they are the oldest one, they must have waited a while.
True. True.
The song "There's Always a Twist at the End" will not be going on my playlist, I'm afraid. I do kind of prefer the Goblin song. I don't know why.
It was more
I like that it...
and it had the Phrygian mode.
It's a bit more of a... Yeah. Fair enough to it. It felt a bit out of... Me personally, I can see why people like it, and I'm not...
It was just slapped on, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is not... It's not like a disgrace to the episode. It's just like, you could have maybe incorporated that somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Or like the Doctor, you have to, or maybe it's like that's how they're sort of the Doctor and Ruby are reinvigorating the world to remind them about music. They're just kind of going around, just sort of spreading the joy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Still,
they go on a world tour of like stadia around the world. Yeah.
It could have been a bit fun to get the Beatles a little bit more involved.
Yeah.
They were kind of just off to the side, and then they just did the final doot.
Yeah.
But still. Still good, yeah. Maestro says that they want to steal all the music until they can reach out and steal the music of the spheres. Can you remember what that is? Does it sound familiar?
Yes. Well, the problem is, it is also just a phrase that's been used just about the planets and everything.
It's just the music the universe makes, yeah. But we basically had a Children in Need special, or a Red Nose Day special.
Yes.
Where the Doctor was doing something about the music of the spheres.
I can't remember what happened in it, but I remember it now. Yeah. Nice.
I'll leave that final note.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. The first scene of The Devil's Chord, where the old man was teaching the Harbinger the piano, was filmed in Clifton College.
Oh, that's in Bristol.
That's from down here where we are. I mentioned music of the spheres. Oh yeah, you know, it sounds at one point like the Doctor shouts Hariyama.
Yeah.
The Pokemon. Yeah. It's not. It's Hadiyama, and it's Turkish for come on.
Yes.
Which I'm wondering if that's going to be Shooty's Alonzi
thing. Yeah. Okay.
Which is a very Russell Moffat thing to do.
Yeah.
And to be fair, if I had a Doctor, that was going to kind of be my thing, but with Japanese instead. I was going to be Ikuzo.
Yeah.
Or Ikuze.
I know 2 more Turkish words.
Oh.
Kavechi means coffee.
Okay.
And gule gule means goodbye.
Now, the big note, the big twist, as it were.
Is that you don't actually like Doctor Who anymore, and we're not going to watch it. No.
But I didn't notice this myself. I noticed this because other reactors have mentioned it. And I watched too many reactors to mention any reactors. That's the problem. I download like 50 videos as I'm in work, just to watch as I'm working. And that's just my day.
Yeah.
And like I go through just so many videos. They all kind of... I forget who says what in these reactions. I just take note.
Yeah.
We have had, in the past 4 episodes...
We certainly have.
An actress appear as one-off cameo characters.
I recognise her.
That's not Miss Flood, is it? I don't think it is. Either way, the actress's name is Susan Twist. I believe that's what they've been calling the actress.
Okay.
And she's had a cameo in every episode since the one with...
Yeah, because she spoke
that's
to...
Mavity.
Yeah, she spoke to Newton.
Yeah. And then there she's at the bar where Ruby was working.
Okay.
There she's one of the crew members that pissed off.
She was the tea lady.
And she was the tea lady who actually had lines.
So we've already had a mention of Susan.
We've had a mention of Susan. They always go on about a twist at the end. It's a little bit obvious by this point, so if Susan does appear, I'm not going to be surprised now.
Interesting.
Which is a shame.
Yeah.
But
it's something to look forward to and be inevitably disappointed by.
But if is the twist going to be that this is Susan and they couldn't actually get Carol Ann Ford back, so it turns out she's regenerated or something, or I don't know. I really don't. either way, that's look forward to that twist at some point, I guess. And let's keep an eye out in this episode, see if we can spot
Yeah.
an old white lady.
Watch out for women.
Watch out. Oh? What was that? That wasn't anything to do with the stream, was it?
No, but it might have been an audio device. Still working.
Everything.
Yeah.
Da 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 da.
Yeah, still
Anyway.
working. Don't know what that was.
Cool. Then, should we get on with it? Boom.
I'll tell you
by
what, let's get on with it,
the
as Mr.
Moth.
Zip might say. Yes.
The Moth.
And it's Boomtown,
Boomtown.
starring Annette Badlands.
Yeah, we're oh, they should. Oh no, there ain't. They couldn't have. If they'd have had 13 episodes this series, they should have had this as episode 10.
Yeah.
Is it 10 or 11? It's 11, isn't it? It's the one just before the final.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
So this should have been episode 11. So season 1, episode 11. Boom.
Yeah, studio disconnected. That's what it was.
As my internet drops.
I think it might be back. Reconnect when it comes back. Yeah. All right. That's why subtitles didn't work.
And then the stream should read.
It should, yeah.
Connect. There we go.
A grade 1 encounter.
Oh,
Oh, is it gone again? Oh.
If it goes, got an internet wire somewhere, I can try and stretch that down the hall.
They're Vickers. So we're in that timeline.
Fuck's sake! I might see if I can hook it up to the main.
I just pouch it.
Right. Rather than going by the Wi-Fi,
The Wi-Fi.
give me a couple of seconds and I'm gonna go plug in a new internet wire, Ethernet cable.
I'll get out of your way. Oh no, I went in your way.
In my way.
I planned that wrong.
Plug one end into there.
Yeah. Caution, trip hazard.
Oh yeah.
The name's Trip Hazard. I'm the fastest sprinter in the West.
Not
When
if
I-
you're tripping.
When I finish the race, that is. I'm awful
You're
clumsy.
too fast that you keep tripping.
Yeah. So whilst Ozzy's doing that, I'll tell you all about the Rwandan genocide. Right, let's have a look at that. I'm afraid we need to fill for 5 minutes, whoever he is. So I don't know how far away this this hub is. I'm assuming there's going to be a wire draped across the middle of the hallway, just like take people's heads off. If you run down the hallway too fast, you deglove your face. That's what I'd do. But fingers crossed, that should get us set up and ready to go. We'll be right back after these messages. Tired of grey skin on your armpits? Buy new pit paint. Oh, voices from beyond. Pit paint should never be applied to the skin. Consult a doctor before use and after, preferably during. Thank God for that.
We're effing up. you awkwarding it through. Right. Should we try for a third time? Third time's a charm, possibly?
Third time's
I mean,
tucky.
actually, I'll check
the network thing, yeah. Mute work.
Yep, it says we're going through for now.
Cool.
Let's go back.
Ethernet.
Start again. Just restart all over again.
Learn
20 seconds in.
Laundry.
Eto.
I just wanted to touch that because it looked like it felt nice and it did.
My TARDIS does feel nice. Ooh. Sexy.
Yes.
Look. Oh.
Dad's skills, asshole. Wait a moment. How are we doing?
Less than a mile from base camp. We're right in the middle of a minefield.
Oh yeah, that's the only thing we saw in the next time, wasn't it? Harry, I'm standing on a landmine.
You better say, Ruby, I'm standing on a landmine.
Oh.
Castarians.
Madam Cas...
It was different.
No,
Kavarian.
Kavarian. Yeah. Casablanca.
Yeah.
Doodoo.
I'm really close. Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss.
Like Holly Valance.
Cousin.
June's our best bet.
One of these are a red shirt. I'm guessing not the dude with the blind dude. 'Cause
Yeah.
he was in the thumbnail,
Oh.
and he's got a daughter.
Yeah.
I'm just asking you to switch patrols with me. It's not exactly loaves and fishes, is it?
I'm not a bishop. I'm not allowed.
You're a virgin.
I don't have the divinity.
Wendy, give us a minute though. Hey, Canto. Listen, seriously. God is my witness, on my soul eternal. I'll let you see my tattoo. It's not on general view.
It's a tramp stamp.
Romantic.
To be fair,
Us.
I wouldn't say no. If I had the money for tattoos.
Look, I'm only doing this because I want you to stop
Great.
annoying me.
Thank you. Thanks. Thanks a million. What's up, Spice?
Oi,
What?
tattoo?
Sorry. Some harsh brain. I finished it yesterday. You'll love it.
Nice.
You should be nice to Kanjo. He likes you. No, he doesn't. I was just joking about that. He's not joking. Where's your dad?
Dead.
I haven't seen him for a while. He won't be seeing me ever.
Yeah.
Get ahead.
Okay.
So, respectfully, your eyes. You might detect the injury.
Well, that might help me then.
Also, the algorithm tell you why right now. You know what happened to Wilson?
Well done.
No, they ran out of the money.
It doesn't matter, we have to keep it.
Their guns look like they're from a Warhammer model. It's like flat, undetailed.
Okay, hold there. I guess it could be dormant. It's a long way from the fighting.
Well, the combat activated, they power down when there's nothing going on, but their sensors stay active.
You know, I'm not even sure it's not.
Carson! Carson, where are you? Are you okay?
It's fine.
Yeah, but now I'm blind as well.
We need to get Bessie to tow him out.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Oh. Okay. Cleans up the mess.
Oh.
Is that
her?
Is that her? We have to check the credits at the end. Oh. Oh no, can he still see them or what?
Sharp scratch.
John Francis Victor, calendar age, 42 years, vital signs in normal range, blood pressure high, cardiac function good, liver mildly inflamed, diagnosis, blind.
Right. My vision is temporarily impaired.
Are you a Dalek?
Yeah. My vision
No,
is
can't.
not impaired.
Evaluation unacceptable,
Ah.
medical, failed.
Listen to me. I have a child at base camp. Check my records, my next of kin, Spice. She's my daughter and I'm exclusively responsible for her. Please, check my records.
Leave a message at the tone.
Kiss, kiss.
Next of kin. Informed.
Maybe he is gonna die then.
Corporation
Fuck.
would like to
Villain guard. We've definitely heard that before.
The factories of Villengard, is that became a banana
Is it that
grove?
one? Ah.
Did Villengard become... Ooh, that was cool. Ooh, new outfit.
Give me a sec. Stay there.
I have to check. I do like his theme. Do 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 do.
Murray Gold.
Gala. Ruby, I'm standing on a landmine.
I do really like this arrangement as well. Shame about the Shooty Gatwa.
Millie
Gibson.
Doctor.
They've done this bit right
Okay.
at least. I missed that last 2 episodes. I just got too excited by the fact it was actual graphic.
Buy them off.
Boom. You're entirely too cheerful to be stepping out into that landscape. Would you not see where you are?
Doctor!
Unfortunately, the only... Oh, no, okay.
Is that you?
So, I searched Villain Guard. The first thing that came up was this episode that I'm not going to
Yeah.
look at. But then you keep scrolling, it does have the Doctor
Doctor
dances.
Yeah.
Come toward my voice and watch where you put your feet.
I was going to put him on the ground.
What are you singing?
Skyboat song. Like it?
I didn't ask what you were singing, I asked why.
I'm getting my zen on. My landmine zen. I need you to describe to me what I'm standing on. Fairly sure I know, but details are important. I can't just looking down. Senses are on hair tree.
Why hasn't it set off already when you stepped on it?
Impact activates the sensors. Now it's confirming if there's a live target on it. One wrong move and boom. I go all food mixer.
There's that dark sense of humour again.
Where are we?
In the middle of a war.
No shit.
Do you think this is?
It's not a beach.
Life's a beach.
Everywhere's a beach eventually.
I'm down. I'm about 10 feet directly behind you.
Look at my right foot. Describe what I'm standing on.
It's a landmine.
It's sort of disc, white disc. It's really thin. It's got lights around the edge, around the rim, green lights.
You very slowly, very carefully move around me. Tell me if there's a gap in the light. It's not gone off yet. So I think there's a gap. Hoping for quite a big one.
Why does a landmine have lights on it?
Capitalism. Flashing lights play well in a showroom. Modern warfare. Death by salesmen.
Never played that Call of Duty game. Played any of them.
How big is it?
4 fingers?
Oi oi. The 4-finger gap.
Okay. Well, that's better than 2 fingers. For instance, is there a V on it?
I beg your pardon.
Yeah. V for victory?
For Vanguard. V for Vanguard. Biggest weapons manufacturer in recorded history.
Sounds familiar, like a weapons factory or
Yeah,
something.
it was. Yeah.
Had to deactivate one of these ones at a lesbian gymkhana. Underwater for a bet. It wasn't live, it was example. And I lost that bet. Sorry, wrong moment for the story. First things first, someone was screaming. It came from directly up there. Can you check and see if anyone needs help?
You need help.
I'm not even screaming yet. Priorities.
He's moving quite a bit just
Yeah.
then, though.
We need to
How's the
work
bomb
on
not gone off?
And watch your step.
Oh,
You're up there.
I hear an alarm going off.
See anything heavy? Good size
Oh, I thought that was a landmine.
I cannot. That little
It's that little time.
It's 5:30.
It's 5:30.
It's gonna be a moment, yeah.
Not anymore.
Nothing, just a washy light thing.
Mm-mm.
Hang on.
Prey detected. It's an arm.
A weird thing.
Oh, is it him?
Oh. Oh, he's been compressed down into a little tube and plopped out. Ah, well, shit.
It's vacuum drones, that's all. Hoovering up the smoke so that nobody can choke to death before we are safely shot.
Okay.
Let's consider it.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Ruby, have you seen something?
Not the time, bitch.
Oh, Ruby, I'm sorry, I forgot. Your first time on a new planet. It flips his stomach, doesn't it?
Same one from last time. They reused the model.
Yeah, probably.
We're on Cardboard 3. Going by the rings next door. Decent enough. 7 out of 10. Good trees, great.
You're moving quite a bit, Doc.
Wait until you see the dawn. Mind you, this place is basically empty. You can fight round here.
Okay, I've got the heavy thing. I think this is an urn or something, but it's kind of gross. What is it?
Never mind.
Yeah, I think it's him then.
What do you mean? Never mind.
Just worry about me now.
Tell me what you're not telling me.
Because I see an eye on that there.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that isn't an urn. There isn't a body inside of that. That is.
Okay.
That is a dead body.
He's like sausaged out.
Compressed somehow, like it's being, I don't know, smelted?
Seriously?
I heard a scream, I guess it was that.
He was being smelted.
It's the word.
Put it down then.
Not at the
I've
moment.
used the word smelted before, it's never come up. New planet, new word, landmine. Oh, I'm ahead of the day.
Okay, are you getting scared because you're just babbling now?
Toss it in your hand. That thing, toss it in your hand and catch it, please. Okay, yeah, that's about the right weight.
About
Okay, it's exactly 6.732217 kilograms. I was trying not to show off. Throw it to me.
no.
Throw it to my right hand. I need to use it to counterbalance. I want to catch it at the exact moment I put my left foot down on the ground.
I understand, but it's too unstable. Let me give it to you.
No.
If it goes off, you're both gonna go up.
Just put it in your hand.
If it goes wrong, you will be caught in the blast.
So let's get it right then.
Ruby, I forbid this.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Understand, this is a smart
It's got spunk to her, I like it.
Anything
In the
change, I get too
metaphorical
worried
way.
about my
Yeah.
blood pressure goes up, and I don't know how much leeway I have.
Best not to worry then. So how are we going to do this? Count of 3? No argument, doctor. Blood pressure.
It's like, you're my ride home anyway. If
Yeah.
you die, I can't get anywhere, so...
This doesn't work.
Thanks for living the TARDIS at least.
suppose, yeah.
TARDIS big enough, you could probably just have a
Probably.
life in there.
Yeah.
I forgive you for being incredibly stupid.
Are they going to get zapped and show up somewhere else, like as a transmat or something?
Oh, like Rose in Dalek, Parting of the Ways.
Yeah. But I would imagine probably not.
And if it does work,
You're in so much.
very
Yeah.
very, very long time.
I don't know, babes. You're standing on a landmine.
Count of 3.
Okay, no, babe. I need something more rhythmic. I need a beat, like a song. Sing the song.
The song.
The
The song.
Over the sea to sky. That's the last line on the word
I
sky.
love that song. It's about Bonnie Prince Charlie.
I know, it's sweet. Let's
It's
go.
sweet. And it's sad. It's about soldiers fighting. It's sad, like a lullaby. It's right, isn't it? Songs about soldiers should be sad, don't you think? Because
Okay,
it's-
doctor, I'm ready. Stop babbling.
Okay.
Very musical theme to Ruby. Just in general.
Speed on your boat, like a bird on the moon, on the sailors cry. Carry the lad as born to be king over the sea sky.
Boom. Obviously.
Okay.
Now Ruby, get the fuck back.
Okay, the lights are moving.
That's okay. That's right. It's fine. It's the after effect. It's my adrenaline. I just need to focus. Just need to relax.
They're still moving.
Maybe don't keep mentioning that.
Mm.
It's ultimately actually delicious state, dark and tall, to the edge of the world. The sky's too big. I'm scared. I can't hide. Man told me all this once in life, and the moon, the president.
I'm scared, I cried. She said, young lad, don't you know you have died?
Is this just going to be the entire episode?
I'm so sorry. No,
Just like a bottle episode where they're stood on a mine for the entire episode.
Yeah.
No more errors. Thank you.
Would they have given us the other
John Francis
people?
Vader.
Oh.
I'm John Francis Vader, deceased. Apologies for your loss.
Oh, voice activated.
These are my mortal remains, and at your convenience, please return them to my parents, Agnes and Millicent Vader. Address will be supplied on request.
Hey, John. Am I talking to an AI?
I'm an approximate AI reconstruction of the deceased John Vader. Signature elements of my former personality have been incorporated into this interface. Kiss, kiss.
What happened to you, John?
I was humanely terminated on the discovery of the fatal condition, blindness.
why is it fatal?
You literally just said that to a dead blind guy. Who terminated you, John?
I was spared further suffering by a boom guard, automated ambulance unit. My recovery was estimated as beyond acceptable parameters for a conflict as budgeted.
Killed by an ambulance.
Life is cheap.
Budget, yeah.
Patience are expensive. The Vanguard algorithm.
The what?
The Vanguard battle products are fitted with AI. The algorithm maintains a fighting force at just above the acceptable number of casualties. Keeps you fighting, keeps you dying, keeps you buying. Medical services optimize the casualty rate for continued conflict. War is business, and business is booming.
Boom. Multiple senses of the phrase.
Daddy?
Oh. Well,
My
shit.
daddy there, I heard him.
The fuck did you get this far out into the
Hello?
wastelands, girl?
Yeah.
Hello up there.
You okay? You need help? I'm looking for my daddy. How did you? Why did you come here? He sent me a message. I can read a geostamp. Where is he? Where's my daddy? I heard him.
Shouldn't you be tucked up in bed? It's a little kid like you doing out in a nasty...
You're a little old to be calling your dad daddy as well. There we go, dad.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
Because my mummy got gathered up.
Gathered up
Oof.
unto the eternal sun god.
Gathered? She got gathered up by God. He loved her so
Yeah.
much that he took her
Okay.
up early so she can be in heaven with him like an angel. We'll see again one day, Daddy explained. Where is Daddy?
With mummy. You've gone on a holiday. It's fine.
I've gone to live on a farm.
This is Ruby. And my name is the Doctor.
The doctor isn't the name.
Yeah. And I'm not even a doctor. People don't usually bring that up. You're good already.
I'm Splice.
Great name. I love it. Just Splice.
Splice Alison Vader.
Splice, Alison Vader. You have been identified as the next of kin of John Francis Vader. I am the
shit.
reconstruction of your deceased parent.
Second mine.
Let's create
No,
a
wait.
contact.
Wait! Daddy! Daddy! Get off me! No! Please!
If I'm causing distress,
Please! No!
perhaps I shall come back later. Kiss, kiss.
Look at what he's standing on! See that? See what he's standing on?
You're a bright girl, but you're as blind as your dad was.
Yeah.
How did you not see that from up there? The big glowing disc.
Yes. So I control it. So down, it's moving
Down, deeper and down.
What's happening?
The radiation. It's like half starting.
I'm happening. Nothing explosive.
Oh.
You're in my sights! I can drop you where you stand. Do you understand? Signal your understanding. Signal your
I
understanding.
understand, please. I understand.
He's on a landmine. He's standing right on one. Ma'am, I'm fully apprised of what he's standing on. Splice, you okay down there?
I'm here, Wendy. I'm trying to find Daddy. I saw him. He was a hologram. Where is he?
Sir, my name is Mundy Flynn. I'm an ordained Anglican Marine. What are you doing out here? Are you civilians? Anglican what?
Great name, Monday Flynn. You should marry Ruby. And it'll be Monday, Sunday. Married, I'd laugh every day.
Sunday, Monday.
Since when was the church an army?
Since most of your history, you've been living in a blip.
Sir, the casket in your right hand.
So it's a good point, like Crusaders and things like that, isn't it?
Those are the sacred remains of an ordained Anglican.
Are you aware your face is ringing?
Did you like the tattoo?
I do, Stanship. I know where you are. Get back to the compound.
I like that.
I'm giving you orders.
Just in the
Hello.
cheek. Yeah, you just keep missing.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew it was around this. Ah, there we
Dial
go.
the wrong number by accident.
Yeah. Dee-dee-dee-dee.
This idiot little war, who are you fighting?
The Castarians.
Yeah? The Castarians.
It's a cast iron guarantee.
Go on, tell me about the Castarians.
We've never seen them.
Excuse me?
They're in the mud. That's what we think. Some of us.
It's an old Moffat concept episode.
It's, yeah.
Sentient mud.
Sir, I swear
There was never a villain to begin with.
How
Yeah.
ridiculous you sound. I've met sentient mud, lovely girls. I mean grumpy. Yeah, but you try lying around with your face full of mammals all day.
Sir, I would have to ask you to let go of that casket. Just let it fall.
No, if he drops the casket, it'll trigger the landmine. It will kill him.
He's dead already. So when you stepped on that mine, you triggered a countdown. It's now trying to assess whether it's acquired a viable target. If it can't within a specified time, it fails safe. It blows anyway. Drop the casket.
Immolation. How does it work? There's no explosive in this landmine, right?
Immolation triggers a quantum level chain reaction in the subject's DNA. You are the explosive.
I'm a Time Lord. Not a human, I'm a Time Lord.
Doctor!
I am a higher dimension life form. I
Oh.
am a complex space-time
Ooh.
event.
Man, dropping shade.
No, stop it!
I'm a much bigger bang than you bargained for.
True.
I'm a lot more explosive than I look, and honey, I know how I look. Quantum chain reaction to me, and I will shatter this silly little battlefield of yours into dust. All of it. In a heartbeat. Into dust.
That's not possible.
Everything is possible. Everything is possible. Everywhere is a beach eventually.
She wasn't there for that earlier, so you don't know what that means.
No. What's a beach?
Scan me, see for yourself.
Follow up half of this planet.
I don't know where my tricorder is.
Oh, you've done it.
The algorithm won't let me. What is that thing? Is it a robot doctor? It's that. It's an ambulance. It's a what? How is that an ambulance?
Stop it. Please stop it. Please, you've got to stop that thing.
Daddy!
Ouch.
daughter's place. Can I assist you with any persistent regrets? Would you like to look at some old photographs to remember the good times?
She's a bit stupid, isn't she?
It's very single-minded. Like,
No, he's not human.
it feels like they maybe wrote it for like a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
And cast like a 12-year-old.
yeah.
Correct detective, that's what she said.
Yeah, like they got in one actor and they were just utterly shite and they had
They
to
kept
quickly
try-
recast at the last
They
minute.
kept
yeah.
trying like 5-year-olds and it just wasn't working.
Okay. I saw the antelope.
Maybe that's why she's there with him. She's got to be looked after.
Yeah. Ah,
Shoot me. It needs to detect an injury or a boat to
okay.
Shoot me now. It's fine. I put on setting 1. Just do my arm or something. You have to. You really have to. Come on. You can do it. Shoot me, little bitch. Do my arm.
Oh, I thought she said, "Shoot me, little bitch." Oh shit.
Oh. She's not dead. He's still got Impossible Girl syndrome to finish.
yeah.
Ruby, can you hear me?
Does Ruby get turned into one of these little pop things?
Hmm. How does it know? Oh, when are we then? 5,000-ish.
Oh.
5,100.
Oh, does it like fry the robot because... Oh, snow.
Yeah.
Memories are flooding through again or something.
Yeah.
It's not possible. It doesn't snow here. It never snows.
It's not snow, it's ash.
Ruby,
No, Ash. Different name.
it's good. The snow is
Pardon me?
good. While there's snow, there's her.
Hose? When it's snow,
when it
there's
snows,
hose.
when it snows, there's hose.
Oh, I know. And I knows.
Oh, I know.
Oh. How long's that? 5 minutes? 10 minutes?
8 minutes ish.
This is though. It's this episode's to Oh, is a tear gonna drop on it and
7 minutes.
Doesn't matter. Look at the readings. That mind blows. It knows everything.
But the whole episode's like a real time episode of him just on the bomb.
Yeah.
Which I quite like.
Yeah. It's a good old Moffat concept
It's a Moffat,
episode.
it's a Moffat episode.
You're gonna blow a really big hole in everything. You could wipe out every Anglican here.
So we're going to evacuate and leave you here.
That's what I was
What do we do?
Ruby,
I beg your pardon?
We're doing everything we can.
we can figure out ambulance protocols.
Save her or I'm going to purposely blow the shit out of your
yeah.
world.
It's not programmed
Don't go to the battle tomorrow. Some of you are alright.
Yeah.
So the mine is cycling down to the end of the countdown. We've got 5 minutes, probably less. Please, what can we do?
Fewer.
Surrender.
Oh yeah, then it'll switch off.
Ah.
It's the war be over.
Excuse me?
Surrender. Lose. Give in.
Even
Don't
if
always
that
have
were
to be the
possible,
winners.
Which it isn't. Even if I had the divinity to authorize that, it wouldn't switch off the landmine.
Yes, it would.
Why?
Because it's your landmine. No, Ruby, stop that. Hang on in there. I still need you. I can't think unless I'm talking, and I can only talk to you. Bundy thinks that she's fighting the Caesarians. What do you think? You figured it out yet?
Well, he kind of told us right at the start.
So this lot
Didn't need to figure it.
here, what, 6 months ago? They set up their defenses and fired their warning shots into the air. Watch out, we come in peace! Yeah?
We advertised our presence. It's standard procedure.
You hear that? Ruby, they advertise their presence. And you know what that does? Ruby, that activates the Vanguard algorithm, the acceptable casualty rate algorithm. Keeps you dying, keeps you buying. Huh? Do you get it? 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 There's nobody else here. You declared war on an empty planet. There are no Castarians anymore. They're not enough fault. There are no Castarians. Just the algorithm, maintaining an acceptable casualty rate in the face of nothing at all. You are fighting your own hardware and it's killing.
That's a good twist on the grey
just
goo
the right amount.
story, isn't
Yeah.
it? The AI.
I mean, most armies would
Keeps things
notice that they
going.
were
Yeah.
fighting smoke and shadows, but not this lot, Ruby. You know why? Because they have faith. Shut up! Faith! The magic word...
Anti-religion,
Hey, if it's not RTD, it's Moth.
Yeah.
they're like, they're there with Chibbers, the three of them sat in their little pudding shed, coming up with all these ideas. How can we piss people off? I kind of like it.
Now you need proof. Faith, Gial.
Only the bishop can declare a surrender, and the bishop will need proof.
Oh. John
What if it's John
Francis
Bishop?
Winter, Father in AI.
Yes, sir.
I need you to download yourself into the Vanguard battle computer and find proof that the planet is uninhabited and that the casualty rate is hardware driven. Send it to the scanner in Mundy Flint's hand.
Apologies. That is not possible. I'm not connected to the network.
Sonic
the
screwdriver it?
ambulance is- The ambulance is connected
Oh,
to
okay.
me, and I am connected to you. Shut up, Google.
It's against my digital protocol, so
Listen to me. However little is left of you, you are still a
Get the
father.
kid to ask for it.
Dad to dad. You never let him down, right?
Yeah, they keep referencing the fact he's a dad.
Ever.
That's yeah.
Well, and by keep, I mean twice.
They just will keep bringing up the
Dad
doctor's
to dad. Dust
children,
to
grandchildren,
dust.
so
Am I
yeah.
right?
So you can't. It's just an AI simulator.
But he's been built out of the original guy.
Enough of the original personality is intact.
I'll be back. Do your team.
Do what to them?
That was cool.
How much of the countdown left?
3 minutes.
Itty bit loud.
Got some credit.
How's it going?
There are safeguards, hush.
Well, I'm not needed in this episode.
What?
The one you did on Posh Graham. It's beautiful.
He showed you it.
Checked out my tattoo. It's great.
It was on his balls.
Why?
There was a tattoo of someone else's balls on his balls.
But why? Why did you even come out here? Why were you looking for me? Kanto,
I don't care about this love story much.
do you
Of course, I like you. Everyone knows I like you. Except Posh Graham, who now thinks I like him. He was always up the front. What? Hold on. Does that mean you like me?
What is it?
Well.
What is happening?
Kanto, talk to me. Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Immediately killed.
How are you?
Where are you? I can't. Are you injured?
Oh.
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay. Just shocked.
They just fire at him and kill him then, I'm guessing.
He was doing something unauthorized, I guess.
You are identified as Mundy Flint, my designated favorite person. Here's a personal message recorded just for you. If anything happens to me, I want you to know that.
I donated your body to charity.
Honestly,
I sold both of our bodies to the...
Yeah,
you don't love me back.
yeah, for the chop.
That sentence made no sense though. I sold your body to charity.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Sorry.
If only we cared. What have these two done? Come in and just cause trouble.
Yeah. I knew they were trouble when they walked in.
Ah.
As what's her face said. Taylor Swift.
I'm sorry about your friend.
It's my fault. I distracted him.
There's nothing to do with you. It was the algorithm, which the Vanguard algorithm is protecting us.
Ah.
The ambulance killed him.
The computer's trying to keep the war going for the money.
Yeah.
You said that in there. Fight back, look. Of course the security, there's a firewall. Why didn't I think of that?
What's up?
The algorithm will do anything it can to protect itself, anything at all.
Anton.
John,
Anton, I saw. Anton, we saw. Anton.
We saw the antelopes again. I remember, Daddy.
Anton, we saw. Anton. Sorry.
tell her to run. John, tell your daughter to run now. Dad to dad.
I'm safe with Daddy.
Tick. Anton, tick. Calm. Stop. Anton.
There's no need to call her that.
Yeah, Anthony. Or is
Ah.
this the woman
That's the same woman, isn't it?
from the twin?
screen.
Oh, okay. I know, I can see her a bit better now though. It looks like the same, doesn't it? That was in the
Oh, yeah.
that twist thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm guessing maybe we'll have to check. Is the only other person that's appeared in this episode apart from these people?
Yeah.
It is a very bottle episode.
Yeah.
If you are not the selected target, please stand clear.
Run. Start running.
Final countdown. Commencing.
Both of you, run.
10,
It never gets far.
9,
Where's my Daddy? I'm not living without my Daddy.
She really is incredibly thick.
I'm so sorry, man. This is it?
4,
I'm so sorry, Ruby.
Oh well, series is
Again,
over.
Alice?
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. The bishop is here.
The bomb just wasn't ever on there.
Yeah.
Dust.
Oh, Dad won.
Ah, Dad won out in the end. Oh, is it actually going to heal her now?
Revivification project.
Revivification.
Ooh. Well, that was easy.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. And it's all kisses.
Yeah.
Oh, love won out in the end.
Yeah. He's
That's
still
a,
got the-
that's a little cheesy.
Yeah. He's still got the needle stuck in him.
In heaven. That kind of heaven anyway. The whole Vanguard arms industry, all of it, just
Ooh.
got beaten up by this little kid's dad. Oh, Ruby! Oh, why are you lying around missing all the time? A war just got switched off and very possibly sent to bed without his supper. What happened? Well, it's kind of hard to sum up. I think if I had a diary...
You were dead.
I think I could write it with drums. Can you write a diary in drums? I bet I could. October the 5th, I sent this girl's dad into the software just for a look around. Just looking for proof. And he must have been very cross because now the whole Vanguard mainframe has been taken down by parent power. Basically, Vanguard, just wait till Daddy gets home.
Unfortunately, that mic wasn't actually
Yeah.
connected up to anything, so it didn't do anything. It's a bit of a cheesy ending.
Yeah.
It's that Moffat cheese. It feels like they're trying and failing to recapture the everybody lives moment,
Yes.
and it didn't succeed in that.
No.
This whole series does just feel like Davis trying to recapture the series 1 days, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We had the whole Ruby introduction thing with the phone home and the
Yeah.
key and
Silly. He's not gone. He's just dead. He's not gone.
I'll be here.
That is right. That
He's not gone because I'm going to kill myself later and go to heaven. Oh no, I won't go to heaven if you kill yourself, will you? No.
he's not dead because I've got his remains in my hand.
Have to get the bishop to intercede for you.
just because I don't like it doesn't mean I don't need it. One day.
We're gonna meet someone next episode called Tuesday.
Yeah. Solomon Groosdy, born on Tuesday.
Goodbye. I will be popping in every now and then. Fish fingers and custard is my favourite.
I recognise that.
That's a cool band. As if this episode was written by somebody in particular.
Do you think she'll be alright?
Spice? Future president or something. So where she's got Monday. And her dad.
But her dad's dead. No, I know. I know he's gone. And that's sweet and everything. It's just he's really.
He's lost his
actually-
Was he lost? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all dead eventually. Sorry anytime that we're not dead. It's a good thing too. Gotta keep the place on.
Except for the doctor.
Yeah.
Dying defines us.
Feel the end coming. I'm gonna get ready. So, it's not snow, it's ash.
Go Pikachu.
Is it gonna just be, that's the twist, is that it was never snow, it was always ash.
Yeah.
Because something had happened the night of Ruby's
Yeah.
birth that just wipes everything else or something like that.
A sad old man once told, what survives of these is love.
She's 19.
Huh?
19 years before 2024 was 2005.
Oh.
So it could have been Ash if it was Christmas,
Oh, yeah.
because that was the year that the spaceship burnt up in the atmosphere.
Oh. Yeah.
So it probably was Ash. We just missed the message at the end, but I think we got the gist.
There was a message?
No, it's written on that snowflake. That
Where
snowflake.
Whoville
Pause.
is. We're in Wales. There we go. That's a nice. I like maybe like the one line snippet of the next episode,
Yeah.
stuff like that, to sort of give us a little taste, but not spoil anything.
Are we?
So we're in Wales. Ignore
I was
that.
going to say, can we skip to the credits, but
Oh
doesn't matter. Closed it.
no, I bear.
We go on IMDb or something.
BBC iPlayer.
We just closed it.
Did I close
Yeah.
it? Close it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's go on IMDb or something. Get my pocket. There we are.
You'll be quicker than me, most likely. Because I'm not a fast typer.
Task
Um,
paper.
I really like that one.
Yeah, the bottle aspect of it
The-
was
yeah,
really cool.
I love bottle episodes. though.
Yeah, definitely. Doctor Who.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah, you'll be quicker than me.
Doctor Who. Boom. Dabba-dee-ba-dee. Stars. Shuki Gatwa. Millie Gibson. Varada Sethu. Susan Twist as Ambulance.
Okay. So there's
I
definitely
feel like
something
that's so
going.
obvious.
That
though.
one now it is.
No,
yeah.
no, the name. I mean.
Oh, Susan Twist. Yeah.
Is it gonna? Is it just gonna be someone else completely?
Unless that is literally her name, and that's the reason why she was cast.
Yes.
The actress is called
But
Susan Twist.
There was no picture
Ah.
next to on IMDb.
On the Idem. They've literally scoured the entire UK for someone called Susan Twist.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of that joke.
She was in See No Evil, The Moors Murders in 2006, and The Archer. No, she
Yeah,
is
so she
literally
is-
called Susan Twist.
Okay.
She was in The Flesh, Christian recommended series.
So, okay. So is that the only reason like they've hired her is because they've seen that name and they were like, oh,
Yeah, maybe.
we've got to get this bitch in.
Interesting. Well, the plot
Oh.
thickens. The
Again.
plot agglutinates.
Yeah, I'd say last episode was more fun because of the maestro, but this
Yeah.
episode was just more on
Yeah.
the edge of. It was just interesting on the edge of your seat, waiting.
Eagle-eyed viewers will have noticed several times I leant forward.
Oh, literally, yeah. Yeah. It's just bottle episodes are always good. Moffat's good at that though. Think Capaldi,
Yeah.
Bent whatever one.
Benson, yeah.
Bent
Ben 10.
whichever one was.
Benson Alien Force.
Bent Alien Force. That's it. Whichever one was the single Capaldi episode. Still probably
Heavens
my
sent.
favorite episode of the modern era, possibly.
I'm a man who loves a midnight.
It's yeah. I think a lot of Tennant's era though I've overwatched as a child, so they don't quite have the same gravitas nowadays.
Yeah.
It's the Friends effect, as I call it.
Yeah.
Because Friends was shown so much on Channel 4 in the UK, it's hard for me to like properly sit through the entire thing and enjoy it.
I think didn't your sister always used to have it on all the time as well, because it used to be sponsored by Raydox.
Raydox.
And that was the name of a villain in a script you wrote.
And that it was in an episode we filmed
Yeah.
on Aussie 1181.
Yes.
Traugarian
Traugarian,
Conquest. Yeah. I am Raydox. Yeah, you had some kind of accent.
Yeah. It was an accent. We'll give it that much.
An accent. Yeah.
Whoever she is.
It was a. No, she's not down in the basement.
No, wrong.
Wrong. Yeah. So, boom. I'm sure I'll have more stuff to say on it next week. After we've taken notes and stuff.
Yeah.
Notes.
It was all a bit rushed at the end again, but I
Yeah,
enjoyed
that's the only thing that let it down.
Season 5, Series 5 Doctor Who
Yeah.
style again.
Is Moffat style.
Yeah.
I guess he. I don't know.
It's nice to see him back.
Yeah, and it was very. It did feel like a Moffat episode.
Yeah.
Very on point
Yeah.
with the Moff. I was gonna say something else, but it's gone now. My ADHD's kicked it out.
I'm sure we can look forward to it in the notes.
So
next
maybe,
week.
yeah, whenever, whatever, however, we'll be together.
I'll be there and you'll be here. No, you'll be there and I'll be here.
And something,
swap.
because I'm queer.
Yes, something like that.
I don't know. I'd say my like initial rating probably like 7-8.
Yeah.
Could
It was
drop
it was
or
like
rise.
it was like averagely good. So of the good half, 5 to 10.
It's above
It was in the
average,
middle.
but-
Yeah.
It's above average, but of good it is averagely
Yeah.
good.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
It's in the lower end of the goods. It's not like it didn't blow my mind at any point. It was just sort of that on the edge of your seat. That perfect kind of I'm in it, I'm not. It's just ooh.
I wasn't there like how long's left then.
Yeah. But I wasn't there just
Yeah.
like oh, fucking hell, what.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So next week we have another episode and we're in Wales.
We're going to be in Wales next week. We'll
Down
be
in
here, though.
Wales. Ooh. Go Pontypandy, visit
we-
Ferdinand and Sam.
Or is it going to be up in Wales?
Oh, up in Wales.
Because most of
down in
Wales is north from us, isn't it?
Ooh. For us, yeah.
Maybe there'll be chan febol gwyn gech o ger o'r yn drobech chan dysilio go go goch. Any excuse. Any excuse.
Any excuse. And yeah, other than that, we have no other knowledge. Yeah, that's
No.
good. That is
Yeah.
good actually, because
Do you have a little-
we know a little bit of a location.
Yeah, just echoing about Susan Twist. Who she?
Who that bitch? Let's find out in 5 more weeks.
Yeah.
Unless we don't, and it just
Probably
carries
3.
on
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
the next series.
Could carry on, I guess. I don't know how many series they're contracted up for at the moment. 2 or 3.
Well, I think Millie's going to be doing 2,
Yeah.
and then they have got a companion planned for after.
Yeah.
So I'm going to guess at least 3.
Yeah. That makes sense.
At least. So next week, for whatever next episode is, we will be back probably the regular time, unless anything comes
Unless
up. Between
plans.
This literally, the plans today came up within the past day or so. So yeah, unless anything changes it, we'll be back for it live on BBC One next week. If not, we will be back for it next week on the Saturday at some point. If not, maybe the Sunday or something like that. If we can't do it on the Saturday, but if we can fit a couple of hours too, we will.
Yeah.
Nice. But all in all, I'm enjoying this series.
Yeah.
I love Shooty's energy. Shooty's energy. Millie, I like that she's a bit spunky, but other than that, she's not in my top range of companions.
Yeah.
She exists.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't like that they're doing another Impossible Girl type big twist line at the end. Is Millie Susan?
Yeah.
Or is Millie Susan's mum? The Doctor's actual daughter.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do we? Because we've never seen that apart from the Doctor's daughter.
Yeah, we've never seen.
Never heard no word of
Hide nor hair.
hide nor hair, heard nor word of
Yeah.
the mummy
Hide nor hair.
or the daddy.
Lion nor bear.
Or the
Yeah.
daddy, because it could have been
Yeah.
Susan's dad that was.
Yeah.
Like I said, why is everyone banging on about Susan's mum? She was just the one who
She's got it going on.
left the baby at the church. What if the weird thing was about the dad, and that's why the baby had to be left at the church or something?
Yeah.
Ruby's mum's gone about fucking space guys.
Like
Basically.
Guardians of the Galaxy. His
yeah.
mum.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Don't you forget it.
So, I think we're gonna end because I am sweating to my bollocks, literally. It's a very hot day, and I've been moving about a lot. I'm a shifter and a mover when I record. That's the problem.
I just bask like a lizard.
So, thank you, and next time.